You're in the kitchen with Tyson Griffin, doing a little holistic cooking this morning. Teach you how to use your food as medicine so you can help yourself heal and make this world a better place and not be toxic and make yourself sicker and more diseased just like the rest of the world. I've got some water here that's just off the boil. I lied. It's still getting ready to boil. So what we're making this morning is my version of what might be known as fat coffee or bulletproof coffee. It's not actually bulletproof coffee because I'm not going to blend it in the blender, even though there's a blender sitting here. What we got though is some good organic coffee. This is Tony's coffee, and you got to understand that coffee isn't something that is shelf stable very long. You want to freshly grind your own beans. I ground mine and got them in the French presser. And make sure it's a local company. That's even better. Then you're gonna have ingredients closer to home. Less shelf life storage means less mold. Coffee is definitely something that's high in mold toxins. That's why all these bags have these air sealed things, so you can get the air out, so it doesn't oxidize and get moldy. Because that's how things oxidize, through air, heat, and or light. So that's why this bag is dark. No light can get in it. That's why this air pouch, outlet lets the air out. And that's why you want to keep it in a nice, cool, dry place. Or I like to keep it in my fridge. And even on the bag it says try to use it within 2 weeks. I don't go through this within 2 weeks, so I throw half of it in the freezer, and then I'll go through it. What we have in here already is some grass-fed collagen from Garden of Life, and I'm actually using the container for my phone stand here. So it's not in the picture, but we'll get a shot later. Water's done boiling. And you know it's a good coffee company when it tells you that you want to use water that's roughly 200 degrees Fahrenheit, or as it says here, 30 seconds off the boil. And that's what we've got here. Water that was just done boiling. We'll let it hang out for 30 seconds, or maybe even a little longer, because you don't want to burn or scorch your coffee for any coffee purists. And this is actually a medium roast blend. The darker roast, actually, you're going to cook out more of the caffeine, so it might taste more coffee-y, but it's actually less caffeine-y. So if you want more caffeine, get light roast or medium roast. And also, speaking of caffeine, the longer that this water soaks on the beans, the coffee grounds rather, the more caffeine it's going to pull out. So I'm going to press this pretty quick and not let it sit for too long, even though I think coffee press recommendation is 2 to 3 minutes. We're just gonna pour it on there. And what I like to do is just shake it a little bit, make sure all those grounds get wet and fall to the bottom, and let go of all the stuff that I really want, which is fats, amino acids, polyphenols, all kinds of other nutrients in coffee other than the caffeine. Believe it or not, caffeine is the defense chemical in the plant. And plants have defense chemicals for us animals and other animals to not eat them, or not eat too much of them. But everybody loves the caffeine. They focus on the defense chemical. We should focus on the other chemicals too, you know. So find some balance with your caffeine. And learn that there's other things around the coffee that you're benefiting from. And maybe you need to look at other areas of your life to get more energy, and not necessarily just focus on the caffeine for energy throughout your day. I've already hydrated with hot water. Now we're stirring up all the collagen, make sure that gets mixed in there. We go grab a little grass-fed butter. Raw grass-fed butter from organic pastures. I'm not gonna add too much because I'm gonna add a little bit of milk too. And this is to also help buffer the caffeine when it hits my system. I'm just a sensitive human animal, and also after my nerve damage, my body became more sensitive, my nervous system became more sensitive. And so when the caffeine hits me, I can really feel it. So for more mellow caffeine buzz, if you will, use it as a supplement for my linear thinking. That's why I use caffeine to help me focus and sort of get things done. I don't use coffee or caffeine or any of it for like energy to wake me up. I'm already awake. Now, I just like to top it off with a little raw milk. Kind of reminds me when I first started drinking coffee many moons ago, when I wasn't able to drink it black. But now, I just add the milk because it's delicious, and raw milk's good for your immune system. Raw milk's where it's at, baby. Oh, don't knock over your coffee. So here we have some fat coffee. And I'll also mention that I already ate some breakfast. So I already had some food, some nice calories, some ginger cooked in some butter, and some canned salmon and scrambled eggs all together. I already had some food in me to buffer that caffeine buzz as well. So if you want more tips or any help coaching personally for how to use food as medicine, I'm a licensed holistic lifestyle coach under the Czech Institute, and you can reach out to me at tysongriffin.com. And if you'd like any more information, or if you'd like any more tips from what I shared in this video or added onto this video, you can leave a comment below, and I'll try to let you know, or maybe even make a whole other video just to share that tidbit of information. So yeah, thank you for Universe making this amazing coffee and all the ingredients, and thank you Garden of Life for your amazing products and this grass-fed collagen. Help myself heal all the fascia, type 1 and type 3. This says it's good for hair, skin, nails, and joints, and that's what I'm helping heal. So you got banged up body, get yourself some good grass-fed collagen, add it to your coffee, add it to your daily routine, and help yourself heal. Peace, love, happy healing.